So my career started out as an electrical engineer, but the company I worked for very quickly realized that I wasn't very good at soldering, so they encouraged me to take a job in technical sales. Now at first blush, I wasn't interested in becoming a salesperson. But once I considered the possibilities of being able to show up late, go home early, and play golf every Thursday afternoon, I thought, why not? So my first year in sales, I showed up late, went home early, and played golf every Thursday afternoon. Now most people ask, Tim, how much did you sell that first year? You probably didn't sell a lot. Truth be known, I sold a ton. That first year I ended up having to sell my skis, my stereo, and my motorcycle. When you look at selling today, selling is really all about engineering. It's about going in and understanding the problem. It's trying to figure out what are the obstacles, and it's about designing solutions that you know are going to make people happy professionally as well as personally. You know, I think the secret to putting together a winning program is actually pretty simple. It's 3 things and 3 things only. Number 1, you really have to understand where the organization's at and where it's trying to get to. So that requires some initial assessment, some discovery, asking great questions, perhaps even spending time with your people in the field, really understanding where are they at. The second step is then you've got to put together a program that you know is just going to be knocked out of the park. You've got to put together a program that your people are going to walk out of and say, wow, that was a really great use of my time. And then the third and final step is you've got to have some sort of follow-up process. How are you going to drive the learning forward? Because everybody hears these ideas and they get all jacked up, but what's going to change tomorrow, next week, next month, next quarter? And so if you don't have a process in place to drive the new behaviors forward, they can quickly go fallow. The profession of selling is a very difficult profession for us to master. One of my favorite parts about being a corporate sales executive for over 17 years was the ability to work along salespeople to really help them be their very, very best. You know, it's not uncommon for somebody to call the office and have me answer, and they're somewhat shocked that I would be answering my own phone. I'm old school. I think in business today, you need to be accessible, right? People buy when they're ready to buy, not when you're ready to sell. And so getting a hold of me is a very, very easy thing to do. And if I don't get back to you within 4 business hours, something has gone terribly wrong. So whether you pick up the phone or whether you chat via the website or whether you send me an email, we're going to get back to you just as quick as we can.